We were told late this afternoon that a major statement would be issued by Buckingham Palace at 6 o'clock this evening, and it certainly was a major statement. Let's just go through it right now. A statement from Buckingham Palace. During the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual. The King is grateful to his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in the hope it may assist public understanding for all those around the world who are affected by cancer. Well, that's the statement that was issued by Buckingham Palace at 6 o'clock this evening. The first, and I think the most important thing to say, is from me, from GB News viewers, and from, I'm sure, many hundreds of millions of people around the world. We wish King Charles well. We hope the treatment that he goes through is not too unpleasant and that he can make a full recovery. But I've no doubt that it is quite a serious situation. Indeed, according to the Press Association, talking about Harry, the Duke of Sussex, the Duke did speak to his father about his diagnosis. He will be travelling to the UK to see His Majesty in the coming days, the source close to Harry said. So Prince Harry on his way, some sort of rapprochement, I guess, between the two of them. But I think the problem for Buckingham Palace and for the King, other than the personal trial that the King is about to go through, is that this statement says His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation. And I think that is just not the case. We understand there was an enlarged prostate. That's what he went in to have a medical procedure on. Something else was discovered. And there's a lesson there, I suppose, for all of us, that if you do go and have regular medical tests, if you're able to, then you never know what might be uncovered. And the earlier you catch things, the better it is. But far from preventing speculation, I suspect over the course of the next days and weeks, there'll be a huge number of questions as to what the nature of the particular cancer is, following diagnostic tests, is what they said. I also think there'll be speculation in terms of what stage the cancer is at. And when it refers to his treatment, again, it doesn't tell us whether that is radiotherapy, whether that is chemotherapy. So I think in some ways what this statement does is it actually raises more questions than it gives answers. And I would expect, starting tomorrow, our newspapers will be wall to wall in terms of this speculation. And I suspect that Buckingham Palace will have to give us more details over the course of the next few days.